Hello and welcome back. Right, let's get cracking. Right, I am going to time-lapse this. I am also going to muck around with the volume settings of the Fit Agri, because I have had viewers that are hot, and I agree. I've got to be honest, when I play back the sounds of the Fit Agri, when it is so screechy, it really is, when it's time-lapse, it alters the tone and it is really horrible. So I am going to muck around with the volume settings. You can do that in the tracks themselves, but I am going to go straight into a time-lapse. Please as well, please carry on with the comments. It is amazing to get feedback. It is exactly what I've asked for, because it is, when you're starting up, it's not always what suits Swampers. It's nice to know what other people sort of think. So yes, please keep the comments coming. It really is it's great to hear what everybody thinks. It truly is. Right, let's get stuck in. As I say, I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. that is us done. Smashing. Okay, that's all of the soy contracts, all of the canola ones. I am thinking about doing baling contracts, but I was thinking about this earlier. I like hitting it with a team. I'll show you what I mean. All of the baling contracts, because of the trouble with the BGA, we can't obviously do any of those ones. It's only these type, which means that we only ever get one tractor, obviously because it does multiple jobs. We've got our tractor as well, which doubles it up. We need, in my opinion, at least three tractors to... Obviously, if you'd got that contract, you'd have three tractors, 3 vehicles, basically. That is about the perfect amount to get a baling contract and hit it hard. If you do it with 2, it's a little bit faffy. So I'd love it where if we could afford a second tractor, whether that's in the sales or us buying another modder tractor. Because, yeah, it's the only one with the... Oh, I've gone to cultivating now. Yeah, the only sort of tractor with that. Now, let me just check. Where are we? Don't quite know the map well enough to... That's a track. Where does that track goes into the... Oh, it sort of does. Right, okay, let's have a look. It does intersect the other road. I like to have a wander. Let's have a learn the map a little bit better. Oh dear. Have a look at the terrain's a bit. This is not even a mill. Do you know, sometimes I really do. This is more like quad territory, never mind about tractor territory. Right, let's go back to the farm. I'm quite pleased, that's a good night's work. 16 grand, it was on 7 odd, I think. I'm sure that's about right. It's not bad. Yeah, I'm literally, I think what we're going to do is literally go to the farm and just speed time up a little bit. I'm not ready to do the baling contracts. I am going to do them, but just not at this precise moment. Ooh. Oh, I keep forgetting about how far forward that thing makes us. Well, it did serve as well. Use a 300 odd from the back, 700 odd. Litres of seed to do all those fields. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Yes, we are looking for November time minimum. Right, let's stick these. Still got me indicate rod. Definitely need to buy the compressor, and I think we can definitely afford it. I'm going to stick it with where the toolbox is under the tree. I quite like that. It seems to... Well, actually, that's not a bad place for the wheelbarrow. Let's have a go. Tools. Air compressor. Let's twiddle around. That is, of course, yes, if we're not going to... I do love this mod. Amazing. 350. Well, I'm still in euros. I thought I'd moved it to pounds. I went to my car and done last night. And have a sneaky suspicion that if I look at that footage I did yesterday, it'll be on euros and not pounds. Yeah, that looks very nice. Smashing, excellent. Right, another thing bought. It's only little, but little things do matter. Right, so then we are going to sleep until the morning. We have done all of our jobs, we have done all of our contracts, and we're gonna go till 9. It's starting to get to the darker months now. Let's have a look at my favourite time of the day. Oh, of course there's nothing. Of course there's nothing. Right, contracts. Let's see. Still bailing. Yeah, we've not got a sower, so there's nothing we can do. We've done enough cultivating jobs. Hopefully we've kick-started things, and next year, when I feel a little bit more confident, we've got a little bit more cash, I would like to assist. But I do think, wow, look at that weather. Right, so we are wanting... Let's just check prices though. I do need to be looking at canola. Wow. It's about 900, the best price. But Ortenberg, if that's similar to on Horbelleron, it'll be £100 dearer than it would be normally. Ish. It is an ish as well. Silage as well, we need to be looking at that. They're the two things. Yeah, again, it touches 190-ish. Sometimes we've got to ignore the biogas at the minute. Right, so then let's sleep again. Determined we're going to do something where we actually are bringing in some of our money for the work we've done this year. And it's all at the close of the year when the prices are good for us. Right. Now, this is another thing that one of my viewers, I asked a couple of sessions ago about why am I only 98%? Because I'm not mulching. Yes. So, unfortunately, if I bought that mulcher right now, I think we're going to have to lease that to get... I suppose when you consider at present, at least I now know when I can afford it. I think there are a couple of modded ones. Even though they're small, I do like the sound of that one. That is amazing. But let's have a quick look. Mulchers. I'm sure there's a couple of smaller but more reasonable ones. I'm sure there are. In fact, I'm sure there's a couple of things that do mulching and rolling. Weeders. Rollers. Oh, I missed it. Mulchers. 0.4, 2.2, 3, 5.6, 22,000, 25. That's what we just. Here we go. It's only 2.7 meters, 2.8 meters. I'm sure the SEPI M does that. Does oh my life. 9 meters. Wow. That one for 11 grand is very good value, but it would literally clear us out. I think it's very good value, but it's just that... Alright, prices. Let's not get sidetracked. Ooh. That actually touched quite high this month. Right, canola. Yeah, it's on the way up. Right, sleep till the morning. November is the best month, so even if we have to speed time up for November to get the best possible time, we will do. Yeah, this is the canola month. Right, so... wrong one. Ortenberg. That must be the train, mustn't it? It's gotta be. Let's have a look on the map. I'm sure it's gonna be... Where is the nearest train point for us? Not much in it, is there? Wow. We're about the furthest possible point away from the... Oh. Ortenburg. Ah. Yeah, but that's... Let's go and investigate. Let's investigate. I do like... Yeah, because I'm not sure. Also, let's just have another quick look at how much the silage is as well. Oh, now that... Yeah, both. That's a million... That's... Oh, that's both very good, but I think we may get a slightly better price, but I'm happy with getting what is truly the normal good price. Canola's poking through now. Investigates Ortenburg. Want to manually change it. Totally wrong way. Ortenburg probably got to rent the train to go to Ortenburg, but let's just go to the end of the road and see what we see. That's where Ortenburg is, but I'm sure we can't get there. I imagine it's the end of the map. Getting silly. I'm going to have to nearly always having to manually change from first to second. That's where it is, but that's not where we can get. Let's go find where we rent a train then. Ooh, a long way away. Okay. Right. I did think I was right. I did think that's exactly what I'd find, but we haven't been here, so it's not us. Let's knock that down. Yes. It's nice to actually go places on the map that you've not been yet anyway. Is this the sheep pasture? chasing the train. And the train's winning. Of course, that was predictable. Beautiful trees, absolutely glorious. And then where from here? Must be getting close now. Yes, I need to go right. Wow, look at those red. Left now, let's indicate. So we need to turn left again. Service road. Look at the way as well. Probably have to wait because we know he's only just gone through, so let's have a look. We just saw him. Now quickly, does it show you? Does it show you how long? It does if you press the help menu. Oh. 6.5. Actually, look close, so I'm going to go up there. Sure we can see it coming. Which way though is it coming? It's coming this way. Yeah. Turn them face left and try not to stand too close to the edge so we get whooshed away. Look at those beautiful trees. Absolutely gorgeous. So here we go. Ha ha ha. Now then, does it make any difference which way you go? Is it much in it? I wouldn't have thought so. Wartenberg. Yeah, I would say it's about in the middle, to be honest. Right then, let's get cracking. Let's close that. Is that not beautiful? Wow. Glad we've done this. That's a bit disconcerting. Oh wow. Ah, of course that's the field that we actually cultivated. Well, they've not done much with it. We're saying we actually cultivated all these fields. They've not sown them. Wow. Oh, mind you, they might be waiting till... Yes, true. At least it is cultivated. What on earth is that? You know, in my excitement to jump on the train, I haven't been keeping my eyes on the price. I was supposed to be waiting until the price was perfect. Oh well, it was still good. Silly idiot that I am. Do you know, sometimes you get carried away. Well, I do anyway. I'm usually better than this. I am usually far more scientific than this. It's ridiculous. Oh yeah, this is close now. Right down at the bottom. Oh, yes. Wow. Yeah, fantastic. It's not awful. It's not fantastic, but it could have been a lot worse. 29 grand we're up to. That's respectable for hard economy. Right, let's go up to the farm. Let's get the front loader and let's go and do some bales. We'll just grab the one that's up there as well. Yes, we'll go and sell those, but with this time we are going to make sure the price is as good as it gets. I think we can go straight across. Actually, we're best to turn right. Oh, there's a sneaky road. Sneaky one. Yeah, sort of straight over. There's like a service road that goes up to the proper farm. Oh yes. Oh no, that was there. Then just looked at that. To go. Can we sneakily go? Yeah, actually for us to across the edge of that field, it's probably... I would have taken the shortcut, crashing the tractor. On. Fantastic. Right, bales. Wow, Dominator, that is an amazing price. Wow. That's interesting. I am seriously debating, because our harvest is so new, on part exchanging that, we could actually, we've got every trick in the book, I did say that, and I do mean it. There's not much in it between the Dominator and that, truthfully. Maybe the Dominator may have the slight edge on it, power-wise and everything. So we could, especially it was a new header as well. Oh no, actually the header was second-hand. Could we use? I'm not sure. Sometimes I've done that before with the Russell mash where you're using other headers. How much would the header be worth? It should be, yeah, it was 20 grand. But yeah, that's not, mind you. The thing is, the header for the... Now, how did that drop off? How? You're well on. Yep. Now, come on. I did say this when I was on No Man's Land. How can a spike, a bale come off a spike where gravity... I know what the answer to this question is, obviously it's farming, it's bale physics, but yeah, it wouldn't happen really. Ooh, if I've gone down the wrong way. Apologise if I have. Have I? Oh, I have as well. Toots. My bad. Just remember that. Got to learn the proper ways. Getting fined. Oh, this is awful. Right turn. This way I need to be looking at. So this is the way I clocked the car last time. Coming that away. Right, let's get these. Gonna speed time up though till we get the best possible price, even if we have to sort of sleep down here, because we can really get a good price. I'm not bothering about Autumnburg, it's too much. Racing them there. I'm going to the animal dealers, but so we want the best price for the animal dealers. Anything 180 plus though I am happy with. I know I could wait. It goes up by like an increment every 6 or 7 hours when it's near the top price, so I'm not worried about that. Just want to get a good price. We were seeing 150s and 160s earlier in the year when we were doing it, so anything that's 180 plus is as good as it gets really. Spraying contracts coming up. It's an awful lot of weeds. I would imagine there's going to be an update soon. Looks like weeding's gone wrong. I mean, there were a couple of spray contracts early on, but yeah, nearly all the fields we've seen today have had lots of weeds. Let's look. Ooh, perfect. This is where the other bale spike would have been better, because you can spike at least two at a time. This one only really is one, especially with the physics. I'll try, but I think I'm going to miss. It's not going to be strong enough to. Yeah, that's what happens when you try to do things like that. Seriously. Right, I'm going to time lapse this because this is going to take a while, so I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, smashing. Better than I thought. 58,601. Trying to think. think? Let me just have a quick look. I'm just seeing if it is worth doing that with the headers. I think you're going to win with one hand, and let's just have a look how big the headers are though on the Dominator versus the... I think the Dominator is bigger. 5.1 versus 4. Yeah, it's quite a lot. I think we're going to do it. Let's just go and take it to the shop though. Let's try and get maximum profit, because I think we will get... We'll see. I'm going to literally grab it though. I think it's worth it. It seems silly to me. Ah, can't actually get into the shed. Well, let me click on it. Right, I'm going to have to do what I really hate doing now. I hate tabbing. Being as I've only got one vehicle. Or one vehicle up here, should I say. Got two vehicles. Now that's something we won't be able to do with the 5.1 metre header. I think if I remember rightly, the Dominator's got quite a bit more storage as well. So we shall see what we shall see. We'll see what we get from the store. And we'll also check that the Dominator's still there, because it'd be just my luck that it's already sold. No. No, it isn't. 26 grand. Ooh, it's worth quite a bit more actually. Wow, 12 grand. Smash it. Designs, what is... Why is that cheaper? Well, it has these little warning things on the back. Isn't that European though, and aren't we in Europe? Right, we'll go for it. 27,043. And we need a header. That is a very good value baler, but I'd like a baler wrapper. Am I being too finicky? Yeah, I do love the baler wrappers. I love the 2-in-1s. I know I can make bigger bales, but and I know I could do contracts. But yeah, and then I'd have to do... Trying to think about that though, because I always do round bales. If I make the biggest possible size, they're quite large, which means you've got to wrap less bales. I might be thinking of this wrongly. Anyway, we do definitely need to be buying the header, don't we? Which I knew was very reasonable. Buy. We also need to repair said Dominator. Well, I think, all things considered, that was not a bad exchange. I know I'm going to have to repair this, 46% damage on it, but this has got a bigger tank and a bigger header. And we made money on the harvester we sold back, so I think we didn't do too badly. Very rare that you can do something like that. I know we lost on the... well, actually we bought the header second hand. I think we lost about 1,500, so it wasn't bad. Second hand equipment, the used equipment, the one thing I have got to say is abysmal the prices you get back for it. It really is. It's almost like... oh, wow. Cannot go through our front gate with this. Definitely cannot. Still, I think just about get away with this without a header trailer. any bigger than this, definitely had a trailer. So then that means we've now got to go up the roads and through the one-way system. Oh, I don't know. I think I am a bit big, really. Yeah. Luckily, we shall be staying on our farm with this, unless, well, I suppose unless we do. I will consider if we're going to go out and do. Don't kill that lady. We'll be in prison. Ooh. Ah, okay. Now that I hadn't counted on. Right. So it looks like there's only one way into our field. Well, actually there are two ways. I could go to the right, but at the minute we've got crop there, so we're not going to do that. We could go past the church. Oh, look at that red. Is that not beautiful? Wow. I think shall, I'm not risking damaging crop, shall this year and this year alone leave this here. Gonna have to think about that. It is funny, but in some ways the harvester we sold was probably better for this, because obviously I could get through the... Actually, I don't know that I could. I don't think I ever did come this way. No. And also the Dominator could have had a higher front, so it might have gone over that. Yes, I've got to use my nod on this. This, I don't understand this hole, because I did look in editing on the first session when we'd put that down. That never collapsed then, and then a session or two later, all of a sudden there was a hole here. So whether it didn't like that afterwards and it had done something, I'm not sure. I am well chuffed. We have made profit from our harvester, yes. Oh, it's a bigger harvester, bigger tank. And we've got 71,000, so we've made profit on that. So yes, we could afford that spader. I am really wondering, because obviously we know that baling on this, that's 72% off. I just think, for once, I should go square bales. I keep saying this, you can't look a gift horse in the mouth. Baling is massive on this, I've already said that. The other thing, right, let's go for it. Let's. Hang on. No. Not that. Right. Type 2. Why is this not remembering my... Normally remembers once you've put your plate in once, what your plate is. I understand this. Right. I know we've just spent all of the money we've earned, but we are in a very good position for next time. The one thing I did say about three machines, and I do agree with that. I think it's going to leave us short, but all we need is some wages to actually make this happen. So let's have a look at those modded John Deeres. All we need is about 100 horses, and we can... That would do nicely. So I would love to go for the Fendt, but it's too expensive just right now. It's a shame. Yeah, let's go for the John Deere modded. Let's go for the really, really reasonable one. I don't get the difference between these. We don't want another tractor with a front loader attacher, so we will go with a weight. Oh, not at the minute we won't. We can buy a cheap... Oh no, you can't. It's an integral weight, isn't it? Right. What is that? 100 horsepower. That is fine for what we want. Can you go cabless on this? Right, okay. No, you can't. It is what it is. Smashing. I do like that. That is what we're going to go for. 15,500, which leaves us 15 odd grand. Now then, can we? I'm trying to think. Here's me talking about... I do think what we need to do is borrow one set of equipment. Let's do this now. Let's buy that. Right, so we've got 13,338 left for wages. We have 2 vehicles ourselves. Well, I'm not talking about harvesters now. And let's quickly grab some of these for next session. We want one decent... And it can't be the biogas. We've got to ignore that. Right, that one's... Yeah, we'll accept that contract. Are we going to borrow items? Let's check. Trying to look for mowers. Which butterfly would be the best? Which would be that one. Or that one. Or biogas. No, don't want that one. Nor that one. Nor that one. Nor that one. You would do. And you're a nice tractor. 554. Yeah. That one there is we're going to borrow items. Smashing. Then we're going to go for the biggest ones. Yeah, as long as they're animal dealer. We're going to accept contracts and... Let's have a look where we are near though. We should at least try and go for fields that are close to each other. I bet I've gone to opposite ends of the flipping map knowing me. I bet I have. Oh, I have as well. Oh, do you know, seriously. Right, okay. Mr. Right, so yeah, actually that's not a bad one. 49 and 48 right next to each other, so let's accept that contract as well. And that is 3 contracts. Smashing. So with next time, I'm not, for once, I'm not going to get ready for this time because we have had a long session this time. That should bring in quite a bit of cash. We have got... Oh, you Wally. Let's cancel. Oh, that actually... Well, I'm glad that was the one that we didn't want. So 40 somethings. Let's make sure this time. Silage. 60. 38 is down that way. Oh, biogas. 33. Let's look. 33. 2948. On the way. Yeah, I can live with that. It's not too bad. I don't think there's any more sort of 50s though. Need 50s. $60. Where's that? Ooh, that's one of those high ones. Yeah, no. Right, 42. No, your silage 33 I think is probably. Yeah, and then we'll maybe another session we'll accept contract. Smashing. So that is the 3 contracts, all reasonably close to each other, that we've got for next time. We've got 3 vehicles and we shall see how we fare, and we've still got 13,338 euros left, as well as well, I am well chuffed. I've got to be honest, I didn't think I'd love to be able to afford another front mower, but if we took, that's 9,500 to get the other one for this set. I suppose I could lease. It would be useful if we did two sets of mowers, and then we could windrow. Where's it put the equipment that we borrowed? Oh my life. Oh, I bet I borrowed from 17. Smashing. Right, okay, in that case, we need... Oh, good job we did get that baler. We need to... Oh, it's all tedding, so we need a tedder. Let's see if there's a cheap tedder. We might lease. Can't believe that we've done... Or I've done that. Of course, the one that I got rid of would be the one that was the one that... You know what I mean. Oh, seriously. That's not bad, is it, for a... Oh, I was looking at I was looking at the 8.7 meter for 7 grand, where it isn't at all. 16.9 meter, little tiny. That's not bad for a 7. That's not bad at all. That represents very good value, but we couldn't afford it now. How much could we lease that for, though? I think we will lease that. Smashing. So we will also lease this time the other mower. I would buy it, but and I will in time. I think it's about £1 grand. Ooh, 500. So about £1 grand for the 2 pieces. Smashing. Right. So we set up next time. Oh, it was me talking about 2 mowers, of course. I would have had 2 mowers had I accepted the contract. So we've got 1 set of mowers, 1 Windra. At least we can do 3 things at once. I know I've gone and made total hash of things. Let's just go and repair that. So at least. Yeah, and the other mower as well, the one we got on the sales. Oh well. At least we've got plenty of wages, because we're going to need them for doing... Ooh, that is something I didn't think of. I think the only one that's going to be capable of that, and even then I don't think it... I'm not sure it is. I'm not sure we've got horses under the bonnet. I think that's a 250 horsepower job, isn't it? Oh my life. If it is, I might just be on the very edge of where I can use the... right, let's just... We'll have a look in a minute. I'm almost sure I'm right. I am almost positive that I've gone and made another mistake. Oh, wow. If we weren't doing so many contracts, I wouldn't bother repairing it. That's brilliant, that is, for second hand. Right, smash it. Now, the last thing we're going to do today is looking at the horses under the bonnet for that class quadrant. Balers. That's my normal... Wow, it's that one. Ooh. Will we get away with 180? It is 3/4 of the... Is it 3/4 or 2/3? Even so, it is on the cusp of being there. I think we're going to probably be down to about 6 or 7 miles an hour for these contracts. We will do that, but we are really seriously, if we're going to be doing baling contracts, we're going to have to try and look for a tractor in the sales that's 200 plus horsepower. We're going to have to do that, even if we... I'm trying to think, there's no... That might... I'll show you what I would get if there was nothing in the sales in that kind of range. Would be my... I think I spoke about this ages ago, actually. Ooh. I didn't think of that. That's even cheaper than what I was... Obviously, it's not very fast. Oh, it is actually. 24 miles an hour. That's not bad at all. You cannot put a front 3-foot link on this, but if we're just buying that mainly for baling and to be a bit of a powerhouse, how much would that cost for the... I could put wheel weights on as well. Oh wow. Wow, so we could even do that as well at some point. Right, fantastic. So I don't know, I might have a go at that. I thought it was really slow, but it's not. That's something to aim for. We could manage that. It's slightly underpowered in its natural state, as we've just seen. It's 210, was it? Yeah, that is a point actually. Let's have a look at that. How much for... $240, 84, because that would be perfect. It would be exactly fit for the job that we... The trouble is then, I think if I was going to do it, I'd like to go for the biggie. Do it in all one go. I think I would, even though it's in some ways... Yeah, so we're looking at 90 grand almost. Right, okay, so that's what we'll do. We'll see if we can limp through this presently with the tractors we've got. If we can't, I can't believe I stuffed up on that. I cannot, well, I can actually, but hey ho. So we've got 2 vehicles, and I said I wanted 3. How much would that be to lease, thinking about that? Just, how much would that be to lease that particular tractor? 70 grand. I bet it's going to be quite a bit. Yes, almost the profit from one contract. No, we'll limp with the 2. As long as that will do the quadrant, that's going to be the true test. What we could do, and could be a little bit crafty here, if we look at see which one of those fields is the smallest, because it's going to be slow. Oh, 33 is a weird one. 49 is the smallest. If we do that field first, and we can limp through and just about manage to do the bales, it's this least amount of bales. Oh, bale trailer. I'm going to need to lease the Anderson. I think it's 2.5 grand. Do you know? Seriously. Well, I suppose at least if we... Yeah, 2.5 grand. How much do we actually get profit from that smallest contract? Still worth it, isn't it? It is actually, even if we took 2.5 grand off that one and we kept that for all 3 contracts, and then the trouble is we're not going to need it. I think I'm thinking of this all wrong, you know. Our trailer, I remember seeing this when I remade it. We can make that into a bale trailer. Let's just quickly do that, because I know what I'm like. I'm going to forget this. If I come back to this next time, I will totally have forgotten. Where did I... Oh, I left it down there, didn't I? Okay, let's grab you. I don't think you're going to be able to come here, and you're stuck in a weird place. Let's grab you there. I think you are... Oh. Maybe. Right, while that's doing that, let us grab the John Deere. I think we know we've got a front loader and a bale spike. I think to dig it's obviously the least and the smallest contract we've got, so let's just go and try and reconfigure. I'm sure it's a bale trailer as well. I'm sure when I was going through it I thought, bale trailer? That would solve all of our problems for the first contract. Then we'll literally grab another contract, this time with equipment. I know we're going to have to pay a little bit for this, but it won't be a lot. Whoa. Did I just rip my field there? I think I away with it. So you shall see my awful bale loading if that's the case next time. Yes. Oh wow, costs us absolutely nothing as well. We will indeed. Excellent. Oh, that has made my day. Well, at least that's one thing that's okay then. If I put the weights on this, can I put a Pepe front link on it? Go on, let's give it a shot. While we're waiting for the other tractor, I'm sure. Let's lease it. I usually do this just to see. It's only 100 euros. Let's just test this. May have to put a weight on it for it to grab it, but then again it may not. It might still recognise it. I'm sure if I have had one of these on these. Okay. Oh, this is going to cost me though. It's worth a shot. It would be useful even for just carrying the front box for... If we're going to do it, let's go the whole hog. Because if I go wrong, at least this could be used for fertilising contracts in time or spraying. And also, it normally links to things with weights. So, but not all modern tractors work with it. Not even with the front weights. So it is possible it's not going to work. We shall see. It's worth a shot. If it does, we'll buy one. No. Okay. Oh well. It's still, as I said, useful as is. Let's take that back then. I'm glad I didn't buy one. Oh no. One below. Miscellaneous. Return. Right, okay then, let's see where the... Oh, why do they get stuck down there? It got stuck there yesterday. In this same place. Well. Right. Now, Mr. Smith, I understand the AI work and making mistakes, but really? What was your excuse? Now, I just want to test one last thing to see if this can carry the bale trailer with the weight on. I mean, it doesn't matter because I can obviously... Oh, it is this way. I'm not sure if this has got a back pickup. I think it has. It looks like it is. To me, it looks like a pinch bolt at the bottom. Should be well. Yay! Smashing! That's made my day as well. Excellent. So we can grab front mower on this, back mower on the other one. Take the bale trailer and all of this lot down, and grab the mowers. Set the mowers going with this one. Come back for the tedder with the John Deere while this is mowing. And then grab the... Yeah, come for the quadrant because it can carry it at the very least. By the time that this has got back to there, I reckon we'll have finished 49. We'll have the bale trailer and the spikes ready to... Oh, that's a point. Yeah, I think we're going to be... I reckon we'll do it. I reckon we'll squeeze through it. I truly do. And that was quite fortunate, really. So that trailer, that was an absolute amazing. I did not realise that until we were just at the back of my mind, I thought, I'm sure that goes down to a bale trailer. That's fantastic. Right, I am well chuffed with the progress that we've had tonight. I really see. I was thinking about this earlier, and I was thinking, you know, this is a massive. It's going to take us ages to make any traction, but what with the harvester, the good prices on the bales, the reasonable price on the canola. I made a bit of a boo-boo on that, but yeah. All in all, we've got 10 grand in the bank still, and yes, I know we've leased these pieces of equipment. But yeah, we can get through the contracts, get through the first contract, then we'll get another contract, get the rest of the equipment, and then we should to be able to have 3 vehicles hitting each contract and making it finish quickly. So that's my hope. Anyway, enough waffling from me. I am well chuffed with the progress we're making. I really seriously did not think we'd be at this point. I was thinking earlier, I reckon we need to wait to be doing baling contracts, and then obviously that absolutely takes 72% for the baler. That's amazing, absolutely amazing. You couldn't have asked for a more fantastic drop, and for this map, let's be honest, phenomenal, because it's nearly all the contracts that are making the money on this at the minute is all baling, so yeah, spot on. Right, anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.